Y'all hear me? Smoke Indica. Not much. What are you doing? Welcome in. Oh, you are? Yeah, it's going good. It's night now. Well, enjoy your smoke. You're all right, baby. I know, mommy's moving around. You'll be okay. Let me get this where I can see it better. Clear out energy, bring in new energy. Lincoln Zook, welcome in. I hate to hear that. Well, I'm sending you blessings. What do you want to tell Aries? What's coming in next? What's coming in next for Aries? What's coming in next? Okay. 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 All right. So on the bottom, you have the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is something coming in fast and passionately, very quickly. Could be bringing you a message of growth, something that's going to grow. Very determined, going after what they want. Hold on, got myself in my ear. Can you still hear me? I have to switch these. Hold on a minute, guys. Okay, now can y'all hear me? 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 Can y'all hear me? I started the Aries reading, but I was having some problems. All right. Okay. Let's start over. So you had the Knight of Wands on the bottom. So the Knight of Wands is coming in very fiery, very passionately, could be bringing you a message. And it could be a message of growth because he's got growth on this wand. Could also be a person, but you need to be careful because this person could be indecisive, could not know what they want, may think they want one thing, but then goes back to something else or thinking about something else. So, which makes sense too, because we also have Mercury retrograde getting ready to go into post shadow. So, don't quote me on it. I think might be the 21st or the 24th. But it's going to bring back things from the past. So, the past might come rushing back in, or past thoughts, past feelings, past passions too, creativity that maybe you felt like you lost or was stagnant about. But this can also be my hit it and quit it. So be very, discerning when making any decisions. Okay, then you have the strength card. So the strength card, you're going to have to time. Okay, maybe it's in divine timing. Time it just right or something. I don't know, but you're going to have the strength. So you're going to have to go within and tame this inner beast. Then the inner beast usually is, negative thoughts, worrying about something, not feeling like you got have the strength to move on. But divine is saying that you do. And it's not only, taming the negative thoughts and feelings and stuff inside you, taming your emotions, your anger, because it could make you angry or, sad. But this is also divine telling you that you have the strength to make it through this. You also have a Knight of Swords coming toward you very fast. So, they're holding up the sword. So there's some truth that they may be bringing toward you. Something cutting possibly. Um, but either way, this the sword, it's thoughts, it's, to cut things out that no longer serves you. But it could also be a truthful message coming in, and it's coming in fast. Rodolfo, hey, welcome in. And you have the Page of Wands. So whatever truth this is, or whatever is coming in, you have two knights here. Could be two different people coming toward you, but whatever it is, it's going to start you on a new journey. You're going to be going on a new journey. So, you're going to get back into your passions, back into your fire. You're going to want to take that leap again. You're kind of like hollering by to the people behind you as you're walking forward. Or you could be saying hi to somebody new. And you have a cat beside you. Cats I see as independent. So, independently made, independent, built. But you're also a very independent person. So you could, go solo, start out solo on this journey. And then after that, you have the Chariot. So with the Chariot, you're going to get in that Chariot. You're going to get in it and you're going to go find you, I don't know, maybe another house, another job, another career, a different love, a new journey, a new passion, a new, I don't know, start something that sparks your interest. You're saying goodbye to the old, or you will be. That's your next steps. Saying goodbye to the old. Now, whether that's old thought patterns or an old lifestyle or, an old job, an old love, there's something you're going to be saying goodbye to. And you're going to want to start a new journey. Clear old energy. What do you want to tell Taurus? What's Taurus's next step? Next step for Taurus. Thank you. You have to fall out. Thank you. One more. That's too many. Drew Bruin, welcome in. Yeah, I decided to change things up a little bit and to change phones. I think you can actually see my eye color in this one. Thank you. You're a Virgo, Drew Brennan. Presley, welcome in. One more for Taurus. One more for Taurus, please. One more. Oh, no. Okay, Taurus. What showed up was what I seen. I'm not taking all these. Spirit knows better than that. But what I seen, what flashed out, and if it's meant to come back out, it'll come back out. But what I seen, what flashed out at me was the Four of Wands, which is celebration. Higher level commitment. Oh, okay. Okay, that one changed. Okay, so on the bottom, you have strength. So Taurus, you're going to need the strength to get through something. But Spirit is also telling you you're going to have the strength. You know what I mean? This is taming your inner beast, taming your thoughts, taming your emotions. Might want to check out Aries, because this was Aries' first card out. But knowing that you have the strength to do whatever it is that you need to do or you want to do. They're telling you that you do have the strength just to tame those inner negative thoughts and to tame your emotions. You may make it emotional. I don't know. Okay, so you have the Knight of Cups. So you got an offer coming in. You know, it's an emotional offer. Again, tame your emotions. But they're bringing in possibly a love offer, and it's going to make you kind of emotional. They're looking at it. So this is something that they've thought about. It's not something that just came out of nowhere. It's something that they've thought about. And they're coming in. The horse is kind of, you know, walking at a slow pace, though. It's not barely moving. It's not quite like the Pentacle, the Knight of Pentacles, but it's still not moving at a very rapid pace. And then you have the Hanged Man. So it's gonna bring in something that's gonna make you want to go into Hangman. You're gonna want to go within and take your time and, you know, try to see this from all sides and try to get a new perspective on it. You're gonna want to get that light bulb moment from Spirit. You know, get your epiphany, and you will have it, because there's yellow around his head. There's a ring of yellow. So you will get a new idea. You will come up with some kind of light bulb moment, some kind of epiphany, maybe an epiphany to take this offer. Oh, you can't make it up. And there's the Page Cups. Same thing. Bringing an emotional offer to you. This one is a Knight. This one is a Page. So you may have more than one coming in. I don't know. But this one's been through the tsunami. You know, it's been through the waves. It's come through the chaos and the craziness, and it's coming into calmer land. They don't even see this chaos and craziness going on behind them. They're just wanting to start something new. And this could be you, because this is your next steps. This offer might make you want to step out on something new. You know, some new emotional adventure. Yeah, because here again, it's reflected again. I said the chaos and the craziness is behind them. They're not paying attention. And this one, this is Six of Swords. You're moving out of the choppy waters into the calmer waters. You're going to Paradise City. So this offer may make you want to move, to go somewhere else. You're not taking with you, you know, all the swords, the 10 swords that was put in your back. You only have 6 of them. So you're taking the knowledge and the wisdom and the tools that you gained on that journey, And that's all you're taking with you. You're leaving the rest behind. And you're following your intuition. You're listening to your inner self. You're following your own intuition. You don't even have a guide on this boat. So you're following your own intuition. Clear out energy, bring in new energy, please. Drew running. Thank you. That's just who I am. I've always been like that. But a lot of people see my kindness for weakness. What do you want to tell Gemini? What do you want to tell Gemini? What's coming in next for Gemini? What's coming in next for Gemini? Okay. You have to fill out. Thank you. One more. Thank you. Wow. Okay, so who had that? I think Aries again. Okay. You have we'll discuss it. You have the 3 of Wands on the bottom. So your overall underline or whatever is you're wanting to go on a new journey. You're waiting for your ships to come in. You're standing there waiting. You're waiting for either them to bring you something or you want to get on that ship and go somewhere else. You're building your stability. You already have 2 wands. I know it's hard to see. You already have 2 wands back here that meant something to you because they had growth on them. But, they no longer light your fire, your passion. You wanted to go off with this new wand and grow something else. But also, this is 2 of the corners of your home. You have the 3rd one with you. You're going out to find your 4th one so you can build your home, build your foundation, build your stability. You're wanting to go out into the world and see what else is out there. Okay. Your first card is the 10 of Cups. So this is what you want. You want happiness. You want joy. You want family. You want love. You want to be surrounded, by family. You may want, children, or there may be children involved because in this, they're playing that game like Ring Around the Rosie. Pop goes the weasel. But that's what you're ultimately wanting. That's what's coming in. That's what you're manifesting. You're manifesting a new beginning, something that makes you emotionally happy and abundant. Eloy, welcome in. Hi. Samuel Sussy, hi. Okay, and you're getting in your chariot. You're going to be getting in your chariot. You're going to be leaving something behind, whether that's thoughts, people, place, or whatever. You're going to be getting in that chariot and you're going to be moving forward. You're racing off to somewhere, rushing out of there. And then you have the Ace of Swords. So this is divinely guided. You're listening to your intuition. You're getting a bird's eye view of something. You've got the truth, or the truth is coming in. You're going to take this sword and cut out whatever it is that you don't need, what doesn't serve you anymore. This is also Source bringing you a new truthful beginning, maybe an epiphany moment. And then, like I was saying, I'm pretty sure it's Aries. A lot of people are getting Aries. You might want to go check out the Aries reading, because the Aries already also had this card, but they had it on the bottom. So, some kind of message is coming in, something coming in fast, determined. Could be a person coming toward you, very quickly, determined, passionate, going after what they want. But they have a wand, and it has the potential to have something grow out of it, because there's growth on this wand. But like I always say with this one, you got to be very discerning, because this person can be in and out, could be indecisive, could be stuck between the future and the past, not knowing, um, which one to choose, not making up their mind yet. But it also could be you're in and out, hit it and quit it. So I always warn everybody about this one. But ultimately, you're going on a new journey. You want something different. You want something new, something passionate. Oh my goodness, I shouldn't even pick that up. Yeah, because you're going to have a tower moment. Something's coming in and bringing you a tower moment. Something you had before wasn't built correctly. So divine is coming in, and this is a divine's card. Divine is coming in and knocking it down, because it wasn't built correctly. It had cracks and stuff in it. And you have one person jumping out and one person falling out on this. So this may be something that you choose to do yourself once you get a certain truth, or this could be something that divine just takes down anyway. How are you all tonight? Clear old energy, bring in new energy. What did I do? Backwards? Hold up here. One of them's backwards. Something's backwards. Okay. I put one wrong. Okay. That's that right. Yeah. Clear out energy, bring in new energy. What do you want to tell Cancer? What do you want to tell Cancer? What's coming in next for Cancer? Thank you. Okay, hold up. I gotta check these. Call those from the pure white divine light only. Only those from the pure white divine light are allowed to answer me. Still, please. Is this card supposed to be in the reverse? Is this card supposed to be in the reverse? Okay. So that one is supposed to be in. Is this card supposed to be in the reverse? No. Okay. All right. What else? Thank you. One more. One more for Cancer. One. One more for Cancer. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, your underline, Cancer, is you want equal give and take, fairness, balance, the justice that you feel like you needed. There was no balance in it. So this is what you're seeking. This is what you're wanting in your next steps. Yeah, because in this card, he's given to both. In the Rider-Waite, they're only given the one, and they're getting crumbs. But in this card, he's given to both. He's pouring down into both. So your first card is the Six of Cups, but it came out reversed. Naveen, hi, welcome in. It came out reversed. So this card for me represents looking back into the past, illusions, wearing rose-colored glasses. There is knowledge being poured in to the bucket because there's water. So I see that as knowledge being poured in. But it's coming out in the reverse. So in the reverse, you're done looking into the past. You're done wearing the rose-colored glasses. You're done with the illusions. You've gained the knowledge already. You're not getting knowledge right now. You've already gained the knowledge that you need in order to take your next steps forward. You have the Two of Cups. So you have a new contract coming in. You have a new soul contract coming in. Now, that could be with a person. It could be love. It could also be with a contract with like a job or something, or moving into a new home or something like that. If you do that, though, from now until like December 17th, try not to sign any new contracts, but if you have to, make sure that you read and double read and double read the fine print. Because something that you start around this time could end by the end of, the middle of December. So just be very careful on what kind of contracts you get into, what kind of things you sign. Because once you get into it, it's your contract. It's, because that's a contract. That's two souls coming together, two things coming together. It's a contract. So just be very, very careful of what you get into. Be very discerning. Yeah, because after that you have the Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold, feeling abandoned, feeling left out, feeling taken advantage of. You know what I mean? Out, freezing to death. Nothing growing on this tree. But it is an illusion because there still is Five Pentacles growing on that tree. So there still is some kind of, profit or some kind of abundance there. You may not see it at the time, though. And it's going to lead you into your Queen of Wands, or into a Queen of Wands type character. She's determined. She goes after what it is she wants. She knows her worth. She knows what she wants, and she goes after it. And whatever, she goes after, it has the potential to grow. She's got that wand, and it's got growth on it. She's fiery and passionate, creative, independent. She's got the cat on her lap. I see that as independent. I can't see it. I don't know if you guys can. But she's got the cat on her lap, and that always signifies independent for me. Well, she's also like, she's sitting on that throne, and she's got the smirk on her face because she knows who she is. She knows how talented she is. She knows how smart she is. So, she's not going to move unless she feels the need to. She's a leader. How are you tonight, Naveen? Clear old energy, bring in new energy. What do you want to tell Leo? What's Leo's next steps? What's Leo's next steps? Okay. One more. Thank you. Okay. Leo, you have the Four of Swords. So you've been in retreat, you've been in rest, you've been in recovery. They're telling you you're going to be coming out of that. Your underline is coming out of that. And the swords that have been put in your back are laid neatly against the wall. And you have one in your hand. It's not raised, but you're taking it with you in case you need it. You've had your epiphany moment, or you're going to. And she's like, she's got this determined look on her face, like nothing's going to stop her. She's going after something. She's going after what she wants. Hopefully it's not a person angrily. But your first card out is success. You're going to have victory and success over this. It may not feel like it at the time, but you are going to have it. It may not work out exactly how you planned, but there is going to be a victory coming in. And that's what you've been manifesting. That's what you've been bringing in, a victory over a battle. And this has growth on it too. So something's really going to grow after this. But you have red in here, so that's like your root chakra. Your confidence is building. Your self-esteem is getting better. But also in the Rider Waite, you have somebody behind you that is jealous and envious of you. So just know that you are going to have a victory, but it's going to make it's going to make you have haters and people who are jealous and envious. But it doesn't matter. You deserve this victory. Yeah, and then you've got celebration. People are going to be talking about this. You know, there's going to be a lot of gossip. There's going to be a lot of celebrating, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. Maybe a family get together or people getting together. There is something being offered to you, but you're reminiscing. You're reminiscing about something and you're not seeing the offer that's coming in. You got a freaking mermaid right here and you don't even see her. Like, you have no clue she's even there. And she's just watching you, like admiring you. You may have an admirer that you don't see because she just looks like she's admiring you while you're off in La La Land somewhere. You have these cups here and, you know, you don't care about them anymore, but they meant something to you because they're still standing up, but it's not your taste anymore. Like, it doesn't fulfill you. But she's sitting here with this cup waiting for you to recognize her or him. Yeah. And there she is again with that cup. You got the Queen of Cups. She may be a little mystical, a little magical. She may be different from your usual type, but she's sitting here waiting for you to see the cup that she's holding. And she's really thought about this because she's looking at that cup. So she's really thought about this. She's got her emotions balanced over all of this. And she's calm and cool and collective. And it shows that too in that card. She's just calmly sitting there waiting for you to notice her. So I think you have a secret admirer there, Leo. Clear out an energy, bring in new energy. What do you want to tell Virgo? What do you want to tell Virgo? What is Virgo's next steps? Next steps for Virgo, please. Okay. Okay. What else? Okay. All right. On the bottom, you're going on a new journey. You've realized that you have the whole world in your hands. You're going to realize you have the whole world on your hands, and you haven't seen everything out there that you needed to see. You have more potential, something else that can come in and grow, and creativity. And you may have been stagnant for a while and feeling stuck, but it may not be in your time, but you are going to move forward. As soon as everything lets loose and everything starts moving again, you are going to make up your mind to go on a new journey. And you may be going independently, because there's a cat there. And that's my independent person. You have 2 wands here, but you're leaving one behind. So you are also building your stability. But, you're going out after your 3rd wand. You have the 2nd one here. This one has already grown. It's already produced. But it's, you're like, you want more. You need more. You need more excitement. So you're going out and you're going in search of that 3rd wand. You're going in search of something that's going to light you back up, fire you back up. Okay, so that's the underline. So your first card out is the Hangman. So something's going to happen that's going to put you in Hangman. And it's probably going to be some kind of a tower moment, which, I mean, I can see that Mercury retrograde. Usually by the end of it, or in the middle of it, you have some kind of tower moment, but you come out, you come out on top. It's not being done to you. It's being done for you. It will send you into Hangman, but you will get an epiphany moment. You will see things in a different perspective. And that's why this man puts himself in Hangman, because he needs to see things from a different light, from a different perspective. You have a crow over top of you. So, that's why I'm saying I believe it's probably a tower moment, death and rebirth. He also has a pentacle here. So, could be something to do with your finances. Doesn't have to be. But it's something grounded. You're getting yourself regrounded. Pentacles are grounding. So you're getting yourself regrounded. And that's why you're going into Hangman. But then his head is glowing. So he is going to get an epiphany moment. And he is going to take action. Cut himself out of that tree and take action on something. You have the Karma card. The Karma card for me is like justice. You've been through your trials. You've been through the karma. You're coming out on the other side. The shadow is behind you. You're facing the sun. The shadow is behind you. So there's some lessons that you've learned. There's a hard journey that you've come through, have been coming through. But Divine wants you to know that you are going to have justice. You are going to get what it is you deserve. And you are facing the right side of karma now. Not that you were a bad person or you did anything wrong. Our karma is like learning our worth, learning who we are, learning that we have to put us first before putting others first. Because if we don't fill our own cup, we have nothing to give to anybody else. And, it's hard to do sometimes because then you feel guilty, but they're telling you that you've learned the lessons that you needed to learn from this. It's time to step forward. And again, I looked at the next card. The next card is the High Priest. So again, he's got this staff up here. There's apprentice, scholar, and master. You've learned everything that you need to learn. It's reiterating it again. You've learned everything that you need to learn. You don't need to go back on this cycle. You don't need to relearn it. You just need to apply what you've learned moving forward. You have the keys to your kingdom, the keys to anything that you want. You may be getting the keys to something. You've gotten yourself grounded and your root chakra, that red is your root chakra. So you got yourself grounded. Your confidence is coming back. Your self-esteem is raising. And then the sign he's making with his fingers here, that's a blessing. So your blessings are coming in. You're very in tune, you're very tapped in, and this could make you into some kind of a leader. Even if you don't feel like you're gonna be or you can be, this journey is going to probably make you into some kind of leader. You have the King of Wands. King of Wands is very fiery. He goes after what it is that he wants. He can be a little cocky, a little arrogant sometimes. No, I'm not giving you shade. Just, he's so sure of himself, that nothing stops him. He's very determined. He's very fiery. He goes after what it is he wants. He goes after his passions with a passion. And nothing's going to stop him once he makes up his mind. And he's pretty sure he's already got it. He's got that cocky looking grin on his face. He's pretty sure that he's already got it. So by the time you get through this, you go on this new journey, you're going to have it. That's what they're trying to tell you. You don't have anything bad coming in. Now, there may be a tower moment that spikes all this, because it wasn't built correctly. But once you come out the other side, it's looking good. And tower moments aren't done to us, they're done for us, because something in our life isn't working anymore, hasn't been working, and we've refused to move, stop being stagnant. We've refused to take our power back and move forward. Divine gets tired of watching the show, so they take it down for you. And it doesn't feel good. Now, I can tell you, I've been through it. It doesn't feel good. But on the other side, you're going to feel better. You're going to feel freer, even if it doesn't feel like that in the moment. No, Gabby. Hi. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you. How was y'all's weekend? Clear old energy. Bring in new energy. What do you want to tell Libra? What do you want to tell Libra? Coming in next for Libra. Naveen, are you still here? What's coming in next for Libra? Thank you. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. One more. Libra. One more. Thank you. Okay, so you have a new journey on the bottom. Also, you have the Page of Wands. So your underline is you're going to be going on a new journey. It's going to light your fire up. It's going to light your passion up. It's going to have growth. You're going to be saying goodbye to the old and hello to the new. You're going to want to go, your creativity is going to be resparked. Your passion and fire is going to be resparked. And you may be going solo because you've got the cat there, the independent cat. You're very independent and very self-sufficient. Or you're going to be. Okay. Who else had this? I think Gemini. Don't quote me on it, but I think Gemini had this. You haven't had equal give and take. You're wanting equal give and take. You're wanting balance. You're wanting fairness. You're wanting justice. And in this card, he's given to both. He's given to both. In the Rider-Waite, he's only given to one. One's accepting crumbs. But in this one, he's given to both. So this is what you're wanting. This is what you're manifesting. Something coming in that's going to be equal give and take. Fair share. It's not going to be unbalanced. And that's what you're manifesting. So, so you have, stay up there. You have the Four of Pentacles next. So the Four of Pentacles is you've been holding back your worth. You've been holding back things. They're also telling you not to hold, yes, save some, but don't hold on to your finances too hard, because you'll stop the flow of money. You'll stop the flow of income, because money is energy. Everything's energy. So you can't come from a place of lack. So they're telling you not to hold, don't be afraid to spend a little bit, is what they're saying. So you can get the energy moving, get the energy going. But they're also telling you to hold back your worth. Don't just take anything. Don't just, without thinking things through and really being discerning. Hold back your worth, because you know your worth now, or you're going to by the time you get through this. Don't overgive. Don't be an overgiver, but also don't be an undergiver. You know what I'm saying? There's an equal balance. And why is this happening? Because you felt left out in the cold, abandoned, left for dead. You felt like it was hopeless. There was nowhere to turn. But what you don't see is there are still pinnacles on this tree. It might not have a whole lot of growth on it, and they might be dying off, but there is still potential of something to grow. There's still pinnacles on here. And you have a lot of pinnacles. So this could very well be your career, could be your finances, could be your stability. Because you've got, all these pinnacles sitting here. You have 2 wands, so it is going to be something you're passionate about and fiery about, but you have more pinnacles than anything. So maybe this might be a career. You're, getting back into your creativity, your passion, your fire. After being left for dead, basically. But your next card is the Ace of Wands. So Spirit is bringing you in something fiery, passionate. There's career, there's a chance for it to grow. There's a lot of growth on this wand. And I mean a lot of growth, a lot more than any of the others. You've been through a transformation, or you're going to be going through a transformation. The old has to die for the new to be born. That's a butterfly. A butterfly, is a caterpillar first. It goes into cocoon and becomes mush. Like, that's painful. Goes into a cocoon and becomes mush before it comes out the beautiful butterfly. So what you've been through, or what you're going to be going through, you have been going through, I feel like you have been going through, but there's coming an ending to that, is what they're saying, because you are going to be transformed. When you come out of this, you're going to be transformed. You're not going to be who you used to be. Your old self is going to die away. Your new self is going to be born, and it's going to bring back out your fire and your passion and your creativity. Divine is bringing you this. So this is divinely guided. And here he has that wand. You know what I'm saying? He's got that wand. He's holding that wand that Spirit gave him. He's going on this new journey. You're a Libra sun. You was taking a bath. Oh, you're okay. You're listening to me while you're taking a bath. Hey, I listen to readers while I take a bath, so I ain't saying nothing. They just don't know it. Road energy. Bring in new energy. What do you want to tell Scorpio? Libra sun, Taurus moon, Taurus rising. Oh man, you got some Taurus in there, buddy. That means if you don't want to move, you ain't moving. But if you want to move, they better get the hell out of the way, right? I gotta find somebody to timestamp these things. What do you want to tell Scorpio? What do you want to tell Scorpio? I got that upside down. What the heck did I do now? All right, well, Scorpio, we gotta pause because I don't. I start with all my cards upright. So Scorpio, you may find some delays. Something might not work out the way that you were intending for it to, but it'll fix itself. Don't worry about it. It'll get fixed. And it doesn't look like it's going to be too bad of a problem either. Because everything happens in a reading happens for a reason. It's all a part of it. Okay, maybe I didn't. I'm only finding one so far. So it's gonna small bump maybe. Or maybe you're gonna think one thing, but it's gonna be another. Yeah, I did all that for one card. Right. That's a good attribute as well as a bad one. People can see you as stubborn, but sometimes you're listening to your your intuition. Oh, not again. Daggone it. I've got this dry cough and it's driving me nuts. I cough so much my ribs hurt. Mm. Yeah, Scorpio, you might have some interruptions. Okay. I did that. I boiled water, I held my head over it and everything. Oh, what it is. I've tried honey. I've tried lemon. I just got this tickle in the back of my throat and won't go away. I've tried drinking more water. Anyway, Scorpio. What's the next steps for Scorpio? Thank you. Next steps for Scorpio. Thank you. Too many. Okay. One more. Okay. Being stubborn. Okay. Okay. Seven of Pentacles, Scorpio, on the underline. So, you're planting new seeds. Seven of Pentacles is when you're planting new seeds. And you have to water them. You have to nourish them. You have to take care of them. You have to weed out all the old, all the junk, all the rotten ones that are going to pop up You're going to have to weed them out and pick only the ones that are right, the ones that feel right. In this card, you're reminiscing about something. You're daydreaming about something. But your seeds are growing. Even though you're not paying attention, they are starting to grow. They are growing. Okay. There's one of them right there. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Divine is bringing you something that is stable, an offer that's coming in, something that's going to be stable, has the potential to grow into something. And here they are growing. This was your underline. This was something you planted, something that was growing. This one seed that you pulled out it has the potential to really grow, to really blossom, and be really stable foundation. And this is coming from the divine. But you're going to need the strength. You're going to need to tame your inner beast. You're going to need to tame the negative thoughts, negative self-talk, maybe your emotions, your fire, your passion, maybe a little bit. You might get a little angry or a little upset maybe or something about something, because something's got to come down for something new to be brought in. So it may get you a little emotional, and they're telling you to tame your inner beast, tame your negative thought pattern, and, stay positive. But they're also telling you you're going to have the strength to do this, even if you feel like you're not. It's going to be stable. It's not happening to you. It's happening for you. And she's friends. She's friends with that lion. So she's learned how to become friends with that lion, with the inner beast. You're going to be juggling. You're going to have a lot going on at one time. You're going to be juggling a lot of things. But they're also showing that you've got it. Like, you're juggling that with hardly any effort at all. While you're juggling, you're not even paying attention. You're reminiscing. You're having visions about something or fantasizing about something. And you're juggling a lot of things at one time. And you may need to put something down. Oh, it may be too much. The choppy waters are behind you, though. You come from a lot of choppy waters, a lot of things, that chaos and craziness and all of that. You're pretty grounded, you're doing a good job with this juggling, but you can't keep it up. You can't keep up juggling. You're going to have to lay something down. I don't know. You're going to have to go within, spend some time on yourself, or you have a ship coming in back behind you that you don't even see. You don't even see it coming in. There's something coming in. And whatever's coming in it may cause you, not make you, because nothing can make you do anything, but it may cause you to drop something. So you're not juggling so much. And the reason I said that is because of your next card. Your next card is feeling like you've been left for dead. You've been abandoned. You've been left out. There's nothing growing. You're not going to be able to grow anything. But that's not true. It is growing. It is growing. And Spirit is trying to give it to you. So it is coming in. It may not come in time that you want it, but it is coming in. And this tree looks dead. It looks like it's completely, like there's no chance of it coming back. But it still has growth on it. It still has pinnacles on it. Still has potential. So maybe if you just water it a little bit, nourish it, feed it love and attention, and you can bring it back. It's not dead. You can bring it back. But you're gonna have to. There's something you're gonna want to be. There's something you're gonna want to drop in order to put the attention on it that it needs. Clear old energy, bring in new energy. What do you want to tell Sagittarius? Venus would also. You have Scorpio in your Venus sign? Mine's Capricorn. I have Scorpio in my midhaven. Whatever that means. I haven't even looked it up. Yeah, your Venus. That's your love planet. Love. All about love. And Venus is active this month too. So that's interesting. Might want to make a note of that. I can't remember what it's active in, but it's active this month. Okay. What do you want to tell Sagittarius? Next steps for Sagittarius, and then I'm going to have to go to the bathroom. Freaky. Okay. Oh my goodness. What is it with the Strength card? I guess because Mercury is going to be bringing in Tower moments for a lot of people. That Strength card just keeps on coming out. What do you want to tell Sagittarius? Two more. What do you want to tell Sagittarius? What do you want to tell Sagittarius? Thank you. Okay. No, don't do that. What'd you do? Okay. All right. So Sagittarius, on the bottom, you have the keys to the kingdom, even if you don't think you do. You have the high priest. So you've been through a lot, and it's not been for nothing. And it might feel like, you can't get a leg up or whatever, but it's not been for nothing. You've been mastering something. You've gone from apprentice to scholar to master. They're saying you don't have anything else to learn. So just take what you have learned about yourself, about, whatever relationships, situations, jobs, whatever it is. Take what you've learned and apply it. And this has to do with your self-worth. It's a lot to do with your self-worth, where you've been giving more than you've been getting. You've been accepting less than what you deserve. You also have blessings coming in. He's making the sign for blessings. So you also have blessings coming in. You also have the keys. You've always had the keys. You might not have realized it, but those keys have always been inside you. You've always had the keys to unlock yourself and break yourself free. But this could also be keys to a home or a car or a new job or something like that too. You could be receiving keys for something. You've been learning, and bringing up your self-confidence and like I said, your worth. That's your root chakra. So you've been working on your foundation, on your roots. Arjan Singh, welcome in. I'm from West Virginia. Your first card out is the Strength card. I don't even know, so many signs got it. You might want to go back and check out if you want to. You don't have to, because I know it's pretty long. But you might want to go check out pretty much all the signs, because pretty much all the signs is getting the Strength card. But I just feel like that's because we're all having some sort of a tower moment. Old things are ending, new things are beginning. We're clearing away the old so we can bring in the new. Or we're clearing away the old and repeating the cycle, and neither one is wrong. Repeating the cycle or going to something new, neither one is wrong. It's all teaching you something about yourself. And if you're going back because there's something you didn't pick up. There's something you needed to learn that you didn't pick up. So don't be hard on yourself either way. But they're telling you to tame your inner beast, tame your negative thoughts. Tame those negative thought patterns. Maybe tame the old cycles that you've been repeating over and over and over again. They're also telling you, though, that you have the strength to do this, even if you feel like you don't. You're going to feel like you need the strength, but divine source, God, is telling you you already have the strength. It's within you. You've always had it. And yes, I feel like that because look here, you got the 8 of Swords. You're stuck. You're stagnant. You're blindfolded. You can't see your way forward. You're trapped. But swords is thoughts. So this is in your head. You can easily back up to these swords, cut these bindings, take this blindfold off, and step through. You're holding yourself back. This is a card of holding yourself back. You're creating your own stagnancy. And I'm not, don't come at me because I'm not trying to be, I've done this myself. We're sabotaging yourself, not even realizing it, and you cause yourself to be stuck and stagnant. But you can get free. It's an illusion. You can get free. You're not stuck. It's in your head. There could be a delay that spirit is causing. Mercury retrograde is delays. You know what I'm saying? So we have that at the end of this month. It's going into pre-shadow and it's not leaving post-shadow until December 17th. So you may be feeling stuck and stagnant for a little bit, but there is a way around it. Spirit is telling you you have the strength to get through this. There is a way around it. They're moving obstacles and stuff out of your way. So don't feel like there's anything you've done wrong or anything that, you've done that's caused this. You haven't. It's a course correction pretty much. In this, you've been learning what? Self-love. You've been learning to love yourself, to give to yourself, to nurture yourself, to take care of your health, to pour into your cup before you pour into others. You've also been learning that nothing outside of you completes you. Not a job, not a person, not a thing, not a friend, not a place, nothing. Nothing outside of you completes you. You're already complete and whole. You have nothing to defend. You have nothing to explain. You're already complete and whole. You were born complete and whole. Something comes in and complements who you already are, but it doesn't complete you. You've always been complete. And you're finally getting to know your worth to where you understand this, that you don't need anything. You're happy within yourself. You don't need anything outside of you to make you happy. You're already happy. You want something that's going to come in and add to the happiness you already have. This is wish fulfillment too. Arian, hi. This is going to cause you to lay down a lot of burdens. This is the 10 of Wands. 10s are also completions. So you're gonna be laying this down and going on a new journey. You're not quite there yet. You got a little ways to go to the house up here, the castle up here, but you've had a lot of obstacles. You've had a lot of things in your path. You've had to jump over a lot of things and move things out of the way and trudge up this hill by yourself, carrying all these wands. You know what I'm saying? You haven't had to help. You've been doing it yourself. And some of these wands represent other people's burdens, other people's, problems and issues. And yes, it's nice to be kind and it's nice to help people out, but only if those people are helping themselves. By carrying their stuff, you are also carrying their karma. That karma is going to hit you just as well as it's going to hit them because you are enabling them. So they're telling you to stop enabling, to lay those wands down and only take what resonates with you. Only take with you forward what you need to take, not what others are piling upon you, what you need to take. But you are going to reach this and you are going to let these down and you are going to carry at least one and you're going to go on a new journey. And that's what they're telling you. You're tapping into your intuition. You're getting it. You're understanding it. Okay, guys, I've got to take a break because I got to pee like really, really bad. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I felt like I was going to explode. Oh, come on. Stop being stupid thing. Okay. Whew. I hope you didn't hear that because I forgot to take my headphones out. Is what it is. Everybody's got to go. It's human nature. I had to go bad. Can you hear me? Rodolfo. No, go back. Already have. Okay, can you guys hear me? Okay, can you guys hear me? I can hear myself, so. All right. That was Sag, right? So we need Capricorn. Clear old energy, bring in new energy. What do you want to tell Capricorn? What's coming in next for Capricorn? Excuse me. My goodness. Capricorn. What's coming in next? Thank you. There's too many. I'll take that one because it fell. What else? Thank you. Okay. Might want to check out a Scorpio reading, because they had the exact same thing on the end. Okay. Your underline is you've been feeling stuck and stagnant, and you're tired of feeling stuck and stagnant. You want to get out there. You want to see the world. You want to start something new. You want to go on a new journey. You have a wand back here, and it meant something to you at one time. It has potential. It had growth. You know what I mean? It grew all it can grow. You're like, I don't know, bored with it, done with it, over it. You want to go out. You're taking this other wand and you're going out on a new journey. You're wanting to leave this place, maybe move, a possible move. You're very independent. You have a cat right there beside you. It represents, for me, cat represents independence. It takes care of itself. It goes out and feeds itself, and, it grooms itself. It takes care of itself. A cat, you don't choose a cat. Cat chooses you. So there's something you're choosing to do, possibly independently, going on this new journey, not caring what anybody says about it or how anybody thinks about it. This is your journey. Maybe going out. There's a ship way off in the distance. I didn't see that before, but my attention was called to it. There's a ship out there in the distance. You may be going down to meet that ship as it comes in. Okay. You have... Apologize, guys. I'm trying to stop myself from coughing. You have a Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is a liar, cheater, thief, manipulator. He's got a smirk on his face. I think he's gotten away with everything. But, he's left some swords behind. He's left some things behind. And they might have been valuable and he didn't even know it. You know what I'm saying? But he thinks he's gotten away with things. He's sneaking off. He has one sword in his hand, ready to use it. He has 3 swords in the back. So, he could have put these 3 swords in someone else's back. You know what I mean? Cut them out, cut them off, thinking he was sly. But either way, he's leaving something and moving towards something else. This can also be your next step, is because of a liar, cheater, thief, manipulator, someone who broke your heart, someone who put 3 swords in your back, that you're going on a new journey. So right now you would be planning, plotting, strategizing, leaving the old behind, strategizing your way forward, making a new plan to move forward with something. So, in a sense, yes, they might have hurt you, but in the end, they actually helped you. So, then you're moving on to the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is stable. He's grounded. He knows what he wants. He's got an offer to offer to someone. And, he's looking at that offer. He wants to make sure that he's giving that offer to someone who's worthy of that offer. He knows his worth. He knows who he is. He's done a lot of growing. He's had a lot of growth. There's growth on here. Anything he touches turns to gold. So this could be you. It makes you step into this King of Pentacles type person. This could also be somebody coming towards you. They're stable. They're grounded. They got a good foundation. But you also are stable, grounded, and have a good foundation. So whether this is someone coming toward you, or this is yourself, or this represents both. Okay, why are you doing this? You're doing this because there's truth coming in. Divine is bringing in a truth, bringing in a transformation. You're seeing things from a bird's eye view. This truth is going to make you see things differently. This sword is a double-edged sword. It can cut, yes, slice things out that no longer serve you. You can take it and cut the things out that no longer serves you. But it's also a double-edged sword. This, you can speak things that are very cutting too. So, or something could be spoken to you that's very cutting, that's going to cause you to cut this out. But this is coming in from the divine. It's meant to happen this way. This is your new truthful beginning. It's a new beginning either way. And yeah, you may have to leave something out in the cold, or you may be feeling like someone left you out in the cold, left you feeling abandoned, left you for dead. Or that's the way that you've been feeling, and that's why you're choosing to take this sword and cut it out. You know what I'm saying? Scorpio also had this. You might want to check out Scorpio. Scorpio may be cutting something out too and leaving it for dead, leaving it abandoned. But there's still growth. Even though this tree looks dead, there's still pinnacles on it. It still has growth on it. It still has a potential to grow. You're going to have to nourish it and be kind to it, and feed it and love it, and take care of it. Put a lot of time and effort into it, but it can grow again. It's not dead. Clear old energy, bring new energy in. What do you want to tell Aquarius? What do you want to tell Aquarius? What's next? What's coming next for Aquarius? Sorry if that was loud in y'all's ears. I apologize. What's next for Aquarius? Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay. Okay. What else? What else for Aquarius? What's next for Aquarius? That's too many. What's next for Aquarius? Okay. Okay. What else? Huh. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Interesting. Aquarius. You have the page or the Page of Wands. So you're wanting to go on a new journey. This is your underline. You're wanting to go on a new journey. You're wanting to let go of the past. Say goodbye to the past and call in something new for the future. Or holler at somebody new for the future. You've been very independent on your own. You've been on this solo journey. You've got a solo journey, a little bit more of a solo journey to go. Very independent, very self-made, very self-sufficient. Take care of yourself and probably others. But you're wanting to leave everything behind. You're wanting to start something new and go on something new. Okay, I wish I had a better reading for you. But you need to know this is kind of bad, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. What you need to know before I even do this reading, everything will work out in the end. It may not seem like it. It looks like you're gonna have a pretty hard Mercury retrograde. I don't know what's gonna come in to cause this, but it's gonna be pretty hard. But you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be fine. You're strong. You can do this. Okay. You've been through worse. Look back at everything you've been through. Remind yourself. Pat yourself on the back for everything that you've been through. You're gonna make it through this. Okay. It may feel a little hard, but you're gonna make it through it. Um, you're getting in the boat and you're leaving choppy waters. You've had a lot of drama, a lot of chaos, a lot of takedowns, a lot of heartache, a lot of pain. In all of this, it's showing you your worth. It's showing you who you are. You're not supposed to take the pain and the sadness and the anger and all that with you. You're only supposed to take the knowledge and the wisdom that you've learned. And you are dropping 4 of those swords. So you're only taking 6 with you. And you're wanting to go to Paradise Island. Like I said, you're wanting to travel. That was your underline. You're wanting to get back in your fire, back into your passion, do something new, do something different. So you're going to get in this boat and you're going to take a chance on this and you're going to move to Paradise Island. There's calmer waters over here. You're wanting to move into calmer waters and you want to go to Paradise Island. Okay? The only issue I'm having with this is you're moving straight toward heartbreak. You're not moving away from it, you're moving toward it. So I don't know if something is going to come in that is going to cause you heartbreak. It's going to make you feel backstabbed and betrayed, left for dead again. Or a third party is going to come in and try to interfere with something and cause you a heartbreak. That you will heal. You will heal over it. No matter what happens, you will heal over it. It may just, test your strength a little bit. You do have fairies around here, so, you do have your angels and your fairies and them watching over you and guiding you and helping you heal all of this. Could be something coming back from the past that's going to bring this back up in you again. You may not see it coming. It may come out of nowhere. You may not see it coming. But it's going to send you into Hangman. You're going to want to go within. You're going to want to, try to get a different perspective of it. You're probably going to be doing a lot of healing that you didn't even realize you haven't done yet. But you are going to get a light bulb moment. And when you do, you're going to flip that switch. You're going to cut yourself out of this tree and you're going to go on this new journey. Okay? It is going to leave you feeling stuck and stagnant. You're blindfolded in this. Your hands are tied behind your back. You're stuck. You got these swords all the way around you, keeping you trapped. But you also got to know this is in your head. This is thoughts. Could be something to come in, get you back in your head, get you back into the negative thinking, get you back into not believing in yourself. Don't let that happen. Divine has you. These are just thoughts. It might be, some delays coming in. It makes you feel stuck and stagnant. You may not be able to go anywhere. You know what I mean? You might get stuck. But it's not being done to you. It's being done for you. Okay? So take it easy on yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Don't get in your head. Don't get negative about it. Try to stay as positive as you can and keep reminding yourself that this is all in your head. Divine may be coming in to move some obstacles out of your way, some things that need to be moved around. And you're going to be feeling at a delay, which Mercury retrograde is, coming in. So Mercury retrograde is all about delays, missed messages, communication, miscommunication, accidents, breakdowns, past coming back, even if it's just in your head, thoughts, old thoughts, old feelings, old behaviors. Don't fall back into the pattern. But you can easily back up to these swords, cut these binds off, cut this, take this blindfold off, and move forward. You're not stuck. It's only in your head. You only think you are, because you can walk through these swords. There's plenty of space in between it. With the blindfold on, you can't tell. You can't tell which way to go. I hate that these readings are ending on such but no matter what, it's not being done to you, it's being done for you. So, you have the strength to do this. You can get back up. You've done this before. It's not like you can't handle it. You can handle it, okay? So just remember that through all of this. Remember that. Remember everything that you've been through, because it looks like it's going to be a tough Mercury retrograde for you. Clear out energy, bring in new energy. And that kind of makes sense too, because Pluto just started moving forward too, and Pluto is the planet of death and destruction and rebirth, new beginnings. You know what I mean? So, Farida, hi, how are you? Michael, thank you. Welcome in. I'm gonna call it as it is. I'm not gonna shoot fairy dust up your ass. I'm not gonna bring in, unicorns and lollipops and rainbows when there isn't one. And I'm an Aquarius, so that's toward me too. So I can handle it. Pisces. What do you want to tell Pisces? Clear out energy. What do you want to tell Pisces? What do you want to tell Pisces? What's coming in next for Pisces? Coming in next for Pisces. Pisces. Yep, throw out. Okay. I don't remember who else had that. What else? Pisces. Okay. What else? That's too many. That's too many. What else? Okay. One more. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Pisces, bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is a new emotional offer, some kind of message that's going to make you emotional, or a love offer coming forward, possibly a new love offer. It's not coming in really, really fast, but, it's not completely slow either. My Knight of Pentacles is my slow, very slow moving knight. But they've thought about this offer, they've looked at this offer or this message, and they're bringing it into you. This could be a message that makes you emotional also. That's the underline. Here's your offer. Divine is bringing this in. This is coming straight from the divine. This is a new beginning and stability. Could be financial, but it's stable. It's your foundation. It could be a message too, but this has the potential to grow. It has the potential to grow into something big. Depends on how you perceive it and how you take it and what you do with it. But it is being brought in by the divine. Ten of Pentacles. Now you have the Ten of Pentacles. You have the abundance, the stability, the home, the family, the child, getting back into your inner child, the old man, all the wisdom that you've gained, the couple. There's a couple there. They could be married. They could just be, dating, could be together. You have loyalty because there's the dog, dogs are loyal. And then you have the home in the background. So I don't know if you can see that, but there's a home back there. So your foundation is going to be good. You're going to have everything that you want and you wish for. They're telling you to get back into your childlike innocence, your childlike wonder. You're going to be moving away from something that's been emotional, something that's been chaotic, something that's been crazy. You're going to want to get in the boat and move to calmer waters. You're not taking all the swords that was put in your back. You had 10 swords in your back. You were left for dead. You know, you were backstabbed, betrayed, abandoned, left for dead. But you're not taking all of them. You've done stood up and you've dropped 4 of them. You're only taking these 6 with you. And that's a lot of knowledge and wisdom that you're taking with you to apply in this new world. Apply it and do things differently than you've done before. Not taking any of the anger or the pain or the sadness or any of that. You're taking the knowledge about yourself. What did you learn about yourself in all this chaos and craziness that, you know, caused you to want to get in this boat and go to Paradise Island, go somewhere else? Could be moving, possibly, or wanting to move. Either way, you're wanting to go on a new journey. Here you have it again. You know, you have the 2 of Wands here. You have one wand that had potential. It had a lot of growth to it, but it just doesn't interest you anymore. You've lost your taste for it. You're wanting to go out there and see the world and enjoy something new. Go traveling. You have the whole world in your hands, so there isn't anything you can't create. You are the creator of your own world. But you are going out there. You're tired of being stuck. You're tired of being stagnant. You're getting in that boat. There's your boat. You're getting in that boat and you're moving forward. You've been very independent, self-made, self-reliant, and, you know, you just want something new. You want to get out there and see the world. You may be going to meet the ship coming in. You may not even know that ship. You might, you know, just run into that ship and not even realize it. You may be getting on that ship and going off on a new journey. I don't know what you're saying, Rita. Diamond, what? I don't understand. You're welcome in, though. So, guys, kind of rough reading, you know. There is good coming in. That's what Spirit is telling you. Aquarius kind of had it a little rougher than any of the signs, I think. I don't think I've seen that much on any of the signs. But it's all being done for you. It's not being done to you. You've been stuck in a place that, you know, Divine's just had enough of you being there. So there's tower moments coming in for pretty much all the signs. Things are going to be shook up. Some can be for the better, you know, or feel better than others. Some can feel like shit. In the end, though, it's going to bring you more peace. It's going to free you from some things maybe you didn't even realize you need to be freed from. So I'm wishing all of y'all the best. And, you know, take it easy on yourselves. Don't beat yourselves up. You know, like I said, it isn't being done to you. It's being done for you. You didn't do anything wrong. Just, you know, you're just stuck and you're stagnant. And there's going to be delays. You know, expect delays because Mercury is going retrograde. And that brings delays, miscommunication, you know, missed messages. They say not to sign any new contracts under a Mercury retrograde, not to get in any new relationships or, you know, do anything like that. You have to be careful traveling because there could be accidents and, you know, breakdowns and stuff like that. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying just be discerning, be careful moving forward. You have to sign any contracts. Make sure that you several times read the fine print. Make sure that you know what it is you're getting yourself into. If you get in new relationships, they could end by the end of the Mercury retrograde. I have a reader that I watch, and he says that he would actually advise you to get in it because that's one less relationship you can get out of the way within what, 6 weeks, whereas it could have took 6 months to a year before, you know, things showed up. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and get in it. If you want to try it, go ahead and get in it, and get it over with. If it's going to end, get it over with in 6 weeks instead of spending so much more time on it. And I kind of think he's right, you know. But if you started something before this Mercury retrograde comes in, you should be fine. You've already started it ahead of time. You started a new business plan or a new relationship, or, just started a new journey in general, you should be fine. Might be some bumps in the road, but you should be fine. And anyway, guys, what's meant for you is going to be for you no matter what. So there could be delays and people could sidetrack it and get it off track a little bit. But if it's meant for you, it's yours. Nobody can take that from you. But anyway, can't always be chipper and happy-go-lucky readings. You know what I'm saying? Life is an obstacle. There's ups and downs, Real relationship has its ups and downs. It's not perfect. And if it is perfect, then something's wrong because somebody's not saying something. Somebody's just going along with it. Somebody's not opening up and speaking how they really feel or what's really going on. Because in a real relationship, you're going to have obstacles. It's how well you both work together in those obstacles to get through it. But like I said, I hate that, there were such sucky messages in there, but I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit because that's not going to help you. You know what I mean? It's not going to help you at all. And I'm not one of those readers that are just going to tell you what you want to hear. Whatever comes out in the cards is what I'm going to read. And if shitty stuff comes out, then, it's just some more work that we got to do on ourselves. All of us, me included. You know what I'm saying? And, I'd rather know what work I need to do on myself than to be lied to and kept in illusion. So, anyway, it's going to be a little bit of a bumpy ride, but I wish you guys the best. Take it easy on yourselves. Don't beat yourselves up. You got this. Look back while you're going through all this. Look back on the past and think about how far you've came. Celebrate your wins, because you've had wins up till now. Celebrate your wins. Don't forget to celebrate that because you have been through hell and back. At least if you're in my collective, you have. Primarius, you're in a bad state in life. You will figure it out. You will figure it out. And it's very, very likely this Mercury retrograde is going to shake things up to a point where it does get figured out. So just hold on, be patient, hang in there, nurture yourself, give yourself love because you're going to need it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you give yourself love. Do things that you like doing. Do things that bring your passion back. Try not to let it get you off track. Things are just being shooken up and rearranged. Obstacles are being moved out of the way. But I wish you the best. Primarius, just by you saying you'll figure it out, that tells me that you're strong. That tells me that you're a fighter. You're very strong. You're going to make it through it. We all are. I'm an Aquarius. Man, we got one hell of a shitty reading, but I know I'm strong. I know I'll make it through it. I can't imagine what it is, but whatever it is, I'll make it through it. Always do. But that being said, guys, I'm going to get off here. I love you all. Take it easy on yourselves. Stay safe. And hit the like, share, subscribe, comment. Until I see you next time. Later.